Hey guys, and welcome to the Guardians of Wilt-Shire production. I'm Luke.
I'm Derry, and welcome to a new series we're doing on our channels.
Yes.
This is called A Call to War, and we're going to run through different themed armies throughout the ages and throughout the lands. So it won't just be like a Minas Tirith army or a Rohan army. There'll be
a specific theme within that faction.
So for this week, and our very first one, we're going to look at the Garrison of Osgiliath.
Yes.
Under Boromir's command, the Orcs were driven back across the River Anduin, and the Steward of Gondor decreed that the ruined city be garrisoned, lest it fall to Mordor once more. The struggle to hold Osgiliath rages still, and those men posted to the garrison outpost learn quickly the art of fighting amongst the ruins, for those that don't soon feel the sting of orcish blades. As the shadow of Mordor looms ever closer, the Garrison of Osgiliath stands ready for a new battle. Perhaps it is the chief onslaught of the war that comes.
Yes, a lot of people love Osgiliath, don't they?
Yes,
so I think
very much so.
This would be a good place to start. So we have a little quote for you. A shining light in the depths of despair from Mordor, the veterans of Osgiliath, in the heavy silver armour and Boromir himself, have a strong presence on the battlefield. The beat-up armour showing the signs of battle against the never-ending hordes give all of the free world hope. These men stand until the last for the glory of Gondor.
So we're running through the themed list. It's a 650-point list.
So quite a big army.
Quite a substantial army. We'll start with the leader. The leader is Boromir, Captain of the White Tower. Who else is going to lead the Guardians?
Exactly, yeah.
It is what it is. In his warband there is 4 Osgiliath veterans with shield, 4 Osgiliath veterans with spear, and 4 Osgiliath veterans with bow.
Makes sense, he has this Osgiliath force that are all Osgiliath veterans.
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
So yeah, we've got the standard 4-4-4, yeah, which makes it a pretty standard battle line. Boromir himself has shield and the banner with him, banner of Minas Tirith, to add a little bit of extra oomph to his troops. The second warband we've got Cirion, and he leads 4 veterans with shield, 4 with shield and spear, and then 4 rangers of Gondor.
So again, a solid hero.
Yeah, decent hero.
For a warband leader. And finally, the warband number 3 is a captain of Minas Tirith with shield, 6 Citadel Guard with shield, with spear even, and 4 Citadel Guard with longbow.
So yeah, there's a bit of variety there.
A bit of variety.
Standard captain, and then a bit of Citadel Guards in there as well, just to sort of
bolster you a little bit and have a reliable fight for.
Yes, that's true.
Reliable fight for. So it's a 37 model army in total. So we'll start with Boromir. We're going to have a follow-up series called a Hero Spotlight.
Yes. So
which will be, these are going to be every 2 weeks or so. That's the plan.
Yes, we'll have
the themed list, A Call to War, and then we'll do a brief overview of the leader, and then an in-depth hero spotlight on them as well.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about strengths and weaknesses, but for now it's just going to be a general overview.
So Boromir, he is the son of Gondor. He is one of the strongest men in Middle-earth. And his heavy armour and his solid attacks and fight really give way to not much can stand him one-on-one.
No, I wouldn't say.
Not particularly.
Not with his 6 might as well.
No, not with his 6
There's not a lot that much people in the left can do.
And in this army, he has got the banner. The banner is just, if it's there, it's incredible and it's a lot of points, but it provides such a buff to all the warriors around him.
Yeah, in this sort of army, you've got 2 sort of lower end points heroes.
Yeah.
You can afford to take the banner, I think.
Yeah. And with the 6 might, he's not gonna do much else.
No.
So we'll run through a bit of the strengths and weaknesses of the list next, and we'll see how you could bolster it. So the strengths of this list are, for a start, there's quite a lot of models.
Yeah, so was it 37?
Which is substantial.
Yeah, seeing as you've got one big hero in there.
A big hero, there's quite a lot of troops.
Yeah.
And as you think of a battle line, you'd have these shields and these spears, with these citadel guard in and around. But the main, and it's an 11 might army, which is
11 might.
which is strong. Your Ardacon 600 point list had 10.
I had 10, but that's just because the twins
The twins.
count for 2 models, so you get 6. But
Yeah.
yeah, 11 might and
But
650 points.
yeah, so you've got Boromir.
So you can get the heroic moves off, you can get Boromir in heroic combat in,
Yeah,
and
easily.
striking if he
Easily.
needs to
Yeah,
against
easily.
monsters. So
But the main perk of this is using this loyalty to captain special rule from the Osgiliath veterans and the banner.
coupled with Boromir, yeah.
Coupled
so
with
they
Boromir.
effectively fight 5.
Effectively,
You-
fight
you
5 Osgiliath
You've
veterans.
got a 6-inch line of fight 5
Yeah.
with Boromir.
And then the outer, and then another 3 inches either side of that, I'll fight 4. Because of, if they're within 6 of Boromir, then they get a +1, and the banner gives them that extra to 1 to 5. And that bubble effect is so helpful.
Yeah, because if you think fight 5 for that middle bit, you could charge them into
Fight 5, you're charging out.
opposition heroes as
Yeah,
well. So
you've
low
got
level
elves
heroes.
and
Elves as well. Even having the fight 4 makes a massive difference against other sort of standard troops.
standard armies. Yeah.
So they're more likely to win the fights.
Um,
And even if they lose the fight, they're not going to go down easy either.
Not particularly. No. There's
a
only
lot of-
there's only 4 rangers of defence 4. Most of the rest of the forces defence 5 or 6.
Yeah, so even with the defence 5, they're not going to go down easy to shoot in, unless
No.
it's elven or
Yeah.
crossbows, but normal shooting is still
Normal
6s.
shooting is quite alright.
Get into combats, shield line
Yeah.
6s, they're not going to go down easy, even if they lose a fight.
And another perk Boromir gives is he has the Horn of Gondor, and
Yes.
for himself, that is an amazing tool. To be able to charge, especially for horde armies, they're normally really low courage. To be able to charge a bunch of guys and then strike out immediately, possibly,
Yeah.
is incredible, and it really helps to cut through swathes of orcs, say. But also, it's a horn.
It affects his troops
It
as well.
affects his troops. So you have a Boromir of courage 7 base.
Yeah, so he's not going to fail.
So
in the
he's
process.
not going to fail hardly any. Then you have courage 5 of Osgiliath veterans. You've got bodyguard on your citadel guard. Obviously, they're not going to run away because you would hopefully keep Boromir alive.
So all of a sudden, this army, you've got high fight, high defence, high courage.
Relatively
So-
high defence. So it provides a lot of. It's quite strong.
Yes.
So that's a major perk. Also, it has a varying shooting element
Yeah,
to
so
it.
there's some decent shooting going on.
Yeah, so you've got what 12 shots,
12 bows,
12 bows.
4 of which are hitting on 3 pluses.
Yeah, 4 for the Rangers of Gondor on strength 2. You've got another 4 hitting on 4 pluses for your Osgiliath veterans, again strength 2. But you have a final 4 who are Citadel Guard, who are hitting on 4s but have a strength 3 bow.
Strength 3 bow.
So it allows you to attack different sections of an opponent's army.
Yeah, so
'Cause
they might separate out, so you have a high
Yeah.
defence coming at you and low defence at the back, so you could target strength 2 towards the other archers,
Yeah.
strength 3 towards the troops that are coming at you.
Yeah, precisely.
And then all of a sudden there could be a pocket that comes open and they just come fall apart.
I've heard a similar thing with Corsairs and taking Arbalesters and guys with bows, because
Yes.
the difference allows you to really target different sections of your army, which you can't necessarily target if you all have the same strength bow.
Definitely.
However, actually no, Kyrian can
Kyrian as well.
Kyrian there, he'd be courage 5 base, and if you wanted to go off, he's your perfect monster hunting hero in this force.
Oh, definitely. A lot of the time you're going to be coming against something with terror, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whether it is a monster or another wraith or
So
something like that.
being the boldest of the bold, with his +2 courage and a base of 4, with the horn, that's courage 7. You're not going to fail.
No, he's got 3 might as
Once
well. just
in a
case,
blue moon, you'll fail. So he's the perfect guy to go after. Go after different.
So you go after
monsters.
sort of the hot monsters. You'd have Boromir slicing through troops and whatever. So
You'd be Boromir would be going after the horse-mounted heroes or the foot heroes, and you'd have Kirian chasing the larger ones to try and keep them occupied.
and then you'd have just straight up
Yeah,
troop fights with your 5-5
Yeah.
going on in the
5-5.
middle.
it's insane. However,
There are sort of
There-
downsides
yeah.
to this army, as with any army, obviously. But if they come up with sort of another Defence 6 army, maybe even higher, sort of
Yeah.
dwarves or anything like that,
dwarves,
they're going to struggle
anything
to
with
kill.
shields.
Because-
There's only strength 4 with the captain, Kirian, and Boromir. There's no other strength 4 in the
So even with they're going to still need 5s, which is not certainty.
which is fine.
It's
For
not certainty.
for heroes, that's fine. That's a given. But needing 6s, it's not too good.
No, especially if you've got shooting as well. You want to try and utilise 12 shots that we have. It's not going to come off as often as you'd like.
And also, if they're against a strength 4 army,
Which there are quite a few
which
of
is
now.
quite a few there.
High
There's
Orcs and Gundabad's coming
Isengard,
through.
Gundabad's, Isengard, yeah, all of that.
They're still going to chop through quite easy.
They're going to slice through your own guys quite quickly. Even the Citadel Guard and the Osgiliath veterans with shields, that's still 5s.
Still 5s, yeah.
And the Rangers, if they get to the Rangers, they're on 4s.
They're gone, pretty much.
So they're not. But the saving grace is their fight value, which can hopefully help you out.
Yeah.
But then it comes down to the linchpin that is Boromir.
Yeah, if you come up against something sort of heavy hero or casters, they're going to target Boromir. They're getting away as fast as possible.
Because if Boromir dies, the courage of your army suddenly drops, which is massive.
lot.
Which is massive. And then their fight value drops. So some of the Osgiliath veterans will drop to fight 3 back to their base because there's no banner, there's no Boromir.
Yeah.
The Citadel Guard will lose their bodyguard. So it's not.
There are a
you
lot of
have to
perks,
keep-
but obviously
you have to keep Boromir alive.
Yeah, so if you come up with something sort of that's really heavy hitting,
Yeah.
keep him away, do what he
Keep
does
him
best,
away.
try and get him your other force
Through-
broken,
Yeah.
so that
Through the troops, slice them all
get
up.
that big model running away from coast that's broken sort of thing.
And finally, there's no cavalry in the force. Even Boromir's not mounted.
No, sticking with the theme, obviously.
Sticking with the
fighting
theme.
within Osgiliath, so
There's you're not going to have horses.
which nowadays can be a game changer. If you have a few, cavalry models, you can get flanks on, you can get a charge on.
I
get
remember
models.
going into the west and having Imrahil and only 2 knights mounted of Dol Amroth, and they could in some games they were just crucial, just
Yes.
enabling me to take out 4 to 6 models in a turn,
which makes a
which
massive
takes
difference.
a massive difference, especially if you hit one flank. It allows you to just to fold round. That's my iPad going off. So it is quite crucial, and Boromir not being mounted, if he's charged by a cavalry model, it could
Yes, knocked down.
could spell a lot of damage for
If
him.
he gets facing up against sort of
Yeah.
down knights or
Yeah.
Morgul knights with the lance as well,
Yeah, anything with a lance against Boromir when he's on the floor, is
he could
not-
easily go down.
easily go down. So that's what we think the strengths and weaknesses of this army are. If you've got some more ideas, let us know in the comments.
Get it down there.
So yeah, we'll talk to you about the bolstering of the force now.
Yeah.
So ways to
could-
add to it and change it slightly.
Still keeping with a bit of a theme.
Still keeping with the same base list and a similar theme,
but things that could improve it.
but things that could improve it.
So to improve this force, keeping with the Gondor sort of theme,
Keeping with the Osgiliath theme,
Osgiliath
most
theme,
definitely.
you could sort of add in Some more Rangers of Gondor.
Yeah, so to make it more rounded Ithilien list.
Yeah, so they'd
not just pure Osgiliath.
So they've obviously heard this sort of trouble brewing in Osgiliath. They've come
down
down for aid. So they'd be led by sort of Madril or Damrod.
Yeah.
Obviously they could be upgraded to Ithilien Guard. If there's woodland terrain on the board, they get that bonus.
Yeah, they've ranged the Ithilien Guard. You've got Faramir.
Faramir could come along.
Like when they're at the Forbidden Pool and Madril says they've got to go to Osgiliath.
Yeah.
It could be a similar setup.
Could even go so Faramir's sort of fully kitted out.
Fully kitted out with his horse and his lance and everything. Yeah.
With some other knights of
Minas Tirith to provide that extra bit of punch.
Yeah, so even if you have Faramir maybe even just 6, you could still send them off to the side or whatever.
Most definitely. So there's many other things you could do, and you could add in fiefdoms. So maybe the fiefdoms have got a call because there's a particularly strong orc raid, and you've got you could have some of the axemen of Lost Ark because they're quite close, and the clansmen.
You get the big hitters in such as Imrahil.
Yeah,
get him coming in.
Push you get Imrahil. That would be a more outside the box kind of way to ally in, but you would primarily stick with Minas Tirith.
Yeah, definitely. And so you could even have Baragon coming in with some more Citadel Guard.
Just some captains with a few extra troops. Generic captains.
With some more Osgiliath veterans. So you've still got the bonus.
Very much so.
So you could easily get another warband in and bring up to 800 points maybe, so it's still sort of feasible for a tournament.
Yeah, you could even have Denethor and a few more Citadel Guard as like a little messenger force.
Yeah, so Boromir's really struggling. Denethor decides to come down and help him out.
So you can come just give him a little boost. So you've got various avenues you could definitely.
With Gondor, you've got a lot of hero choices that you can sort of make your own choices. You could alter themes to fit with the Osgiliath sort of.
There's plenty of ideas we have for lists in Gondor. Lots and lots of ideas. So I think
that's it for this.
That would round up the Garrison of Osgiliath.
First episode of our Call to War series.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's nice for us to talk about theme lists and not going for the gamey sense. Going for pure
end
fluff.
of the day, we're going for fun, aren't we?
Yeah, going for fluff.
So.
So we're hopefully one of these will be out every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Followed by
Hero Spotlight every 2 weeks as well. So probably alternate weekly if we can.
Yes,
there might be a lull over Christmas because it's Christmas.
Christmas, New Year, definitely.
But we're definitely going to try and record as quite a few. We're not sure whether we're going to flip between good and evil, or we're just going to run through.
We'll just think of theme lists.
Whichever list we want to do.
If you've got any suggestions, put it down in the comments below, and we'll try and get it sorted for you.
We'll sort it out. So we hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, share, and subscribe.
And we'll see you soon.